Hi, KSJ95 here again. I'm going to review 3 games this time. One of them is Army of 2 40th Day. Now, I rented this game last week. I heard great things about the first one from a friend of mine a long time ago, and I thought it might be cool by the way the commercials looked and how everyone said it was really good. It is. It's basically based off a cooperative kind of team gameplay where you need to... I'm guessing the game's pretty easy with, like, someone else there, like, online or offline to help you out. The control isn't that difficult, and some of the things that drew me in, like the awesome gameplay, the weapon customization system, which basically draws me in almost every fucking time in a game that has guns, and I know will probably be really good because a lot of people are playing it. Excuse me. The story, I didn't really give too much of a rat's ass about because I didn't play the first one. You unlock some neat stuff at the end, but it's really easy. And there are going to be some really tough points, like on one level you have to walk through across the street, and there's like all these guys up there, or a bunch of guys with RPGs, and a couple guys with big Gatling guns that are kind of my unfavorite fucking enemy to fight in the game. But other than like that and like 2 other parts of the game, it's really not too hard. Your team member, your partner throughout it, is pretty easy if you give them the right directions on what to do and where to go. Next up, out of 10, I give Army of 2 40th Day a 70. No, wait, out of 10. That just should be if it was at 100. Out of 10, it just gets a 7. I kind of wish it was longer. Didn't wish it was as short, and kind of wish there were maybe one more challenging spot, maybe a really, really awesome, breathtaking spot, like you saw in some campaign levels of Modern Warfare 2. Speaking of Modern Warfare 2, I'm going to get back to... there are a couple more things I want to say about that game. But right now I'm going to review Perfect Dark for the Xbox Live Arcade, a game I haven't played since I was little. I'm like 4 or 5 years old, for the 64. Really good. It's made by Rare, who also did GoldenEye, the Banjo-Kazooie games, and Conquer, one of my favorite comedy games. The graphics are a lot better. It controls really well. I got all the missions in there. It looks crisp. And I'm glad I can play it on this system without having to buy a fucking expansion pack. Although I played it on a friend's system, really, by moving my data over there, which explains why on my avatar I have a Perfect Dark t-shirt. Which I can't fucking afford a hard drive right now. I'm gonna try and get one soon. But there are a lot of graphical improvements. I think it's what Perfect Dark Zero should have been, a remake of Perfect Dark. Because Perfect Dark, like Conquer, like Mace the Dark Age, is one of those games that doesn't need a sequel. Out of 10, I honestly have to give the Perfect Dark Live Arcade.
What's going on? L.Man Z here.
A 9.5. I am going to give it a 9, but the only reason I'm giving it a 9.5 is because there's a lady in it that looks a lot like my mom, but thinner. It's kind of scary. But right now, I've got some more things to say about Modern Warfare 2. It's still pretty fun. I've gotten a bit farther in campaign. I'm either always playing team deathmatch on here. I don't use snipers. I'm not good with them. I'm gonna have to boost it up to 8.5. We've unlocked some great stuff. Level 48. I do know of a couple more game modes I fucking hate in this game. Demolition I don't hate too much. It's just that you usually get a lot of high-leveled assholes that pretty much get a lot of experience points from just doing that. You really do level up fast in that, and I have to say I've done a couple games with a friend of mine. Free-for-all, okay, I just wish there would be more than 8 people. You know, like maybe up to 2 more, 4 more. Wouldn't mind that. Another thing I have to ask is, has anyone ever played the campaign in this game? Because it is good. Carries off of the one the first one left off, from what I've read, in the back at the main menu, on the little bottom description thing. Special Ops is okay, you get a lot of easy achievements from that too, like in campaign. There's some other ones that I don't care too much for, like Capture the Flag. That's probably my least favorite FPS game mode. But real quick, one more thing I've had to review is, well, just one more thing. I'm trying to pick a game off the top of my head I've played lately, and I'm going to have to go with, well, Mace the Dark Age. Yeah, it's a really awesome Midway game. Midway, as I talked about in one of my videos when I reviewed TNA Impact. It's called a Dark Review. It's my third video that's on there. 4th of them were uploaded. I erased the first one, embarrassing shit. But anyways, in short, I really like the game. It's really fun if you have some friends over and you can somehow manage to pull off the fucking fatalities, which to me are really hard to do. There are a lot of cool characters to use in there. It's very unique, made by the people who made Gauntlet and, you know, Mortal Kombat and shit, and a lot of the, and the Madden, and the, I mean Blitz. I mean to say Madden, I mean to say Blitz. And out of 10, I've honestly got to say, it gets, Mace the Dark Age gets a 10. Really good. It's fun. It's retro gaming for the 64. This is KSJoe95 signing out. Oh, crap. Whoops.